Hey there, record loving friends. It's Brian from tokyorecordstyle. I was I wanted to make a beer review. I'm killing 30 minutes while my son's at dance. It's been going for a while, and I got to go pick him up here in a little bit. And the last time I came down here, I said I would do a beer review, and I'm gonna do that, I guess, as soon as I finish this. But I thought it would be fun to come on for a second because I'm not going to have time to eat later. So I got a really junk food kind of kombini lunch or a dinner from the Lawson that's right in front of me. I'm outside of Saizeriya and Lawson. I came down here today to do a little Vox Pop while my son was at dance, but it's raining, unfortunately, and so I kind of gave up. And so instead, I'm gonna have a little bite, and I want to share with you guys what it is. So I go into the convenience store, and for some reason, like this kombini, we call them the kombinis. This kombini is filled with high schoolers, I think, and a lot of international high schoolers. And I'm not exactly sure why, but there's something going on across the street. I don't know if these are the same characters, but it seems like kind of like a high school hangout, interestingly. And I'm hearing the guys in there, these like gaggle of guys saying like, I would have, he's not gonna porker us, he's gonna porker us, he's not gonna porker dad, you know. But they're all sort of bragging about who had which girl and this and that, and some other non-Japanese girls are coming in there. And anyway, so I go in there and I see a beer that I've never seen before, Breezers. Is that what it says? Beezers, the Beezers. I'm not even sure. And it has zero alcohol zero. And I'm going to review it in another video. But I thought, oh, I asked my son, like on the way down here, hey, if it's raining, I'm not going to be able to do my Vox Pop. Should I give up? What should I do? Should I make a little video? And what could I make a video of for the channel? And he said, you should do a life hack. And I said, oh, a life hack. Okay, like what? And he was like, you should go to get something that you don't have to use English to understand, so that people from all around the world can understand. I said, oh, that's a good idea. He said, like, go eat something. And then you don't even need to I'm breaking his rule that he gave me, but like, you don't even have to give a verbal reaction. Just give them like an audible reaction so that anybody can appreciate it. And I thought that was pretty clever. So I got a chocolate. You got to know about the chocolate. I think I'm going to review this in my video coming up. This is Big Thunder chocolate, but I probably won't have time to review this. And I thought I would come up and show you guys what this is. This is the L for Lawson. And so because I ordered this, they gave me an oshibori, which is really nice. And it's just like a little wet tissue, which is just very, nice and Japanese. It's tiny, but it's like you can wash your hands before they, this is from the convenience store, and this is how much you get, not bad, right? Not bad. So you can wash your hands. And then this is it's a bun. It's called a nikuman. Nikuman means like a bun, and niku means meat. And they have like 5 different varieties in there, the nikuman. And it's kind of like a Chinese dim sum sort of. But I went for the pizza mong. They have a pizza mong that's kind of nice. And so if you weren't a savage like me, you would eat it like this, but I'm just going to pull it out of here. And it has this it says pizza mong there on the bottom. And it has this little wax parchment paper that you can just take off. And I don't recommend doing this at home, but the first time I came to Japan, I had these and they were so tasty, and I lived on them for the first year that I was here. And I have them every now and again as like it's so, taking me back to those first years in Japan 20 years ago. Chris Hill in the house. I'm going to do the beer review here in a second. And hey, Nick Pantazzi, that's going to come up. Yeah, I'm going to make a short for the beer review. Should I just crack it now? I'm not going to. I'm going to wait. some Japanese convenience stores are 4-star compared to the US. Maybe so. Beer rule number 1, can't let it get warm, then cold again. Oh, really? I didn't know that. Okay. Gary Harris, good evening, Brian. Good to see you. Yeah, I'm just reviewing this nikuman, which I'm not going to be able, I don't think I could be able to explain it to you in a 3-minute short. Maybe I will on another one. But this is what you do. I just want to show you. It's like pizza on the inside of this thing. It's cheese and pizza and like tomato sauce. And it's real nice. Right? It's real good. I mean, I don't know if it's particularly bad for you. It's certainly not good for you. But it can't be that bad. It's just bread and cheese and, I mean, it's got to be really processed. It can't be. But it's nice, and they have different ones that have like, they have a curry one. The standard one is sort of this like Chinese flavored kind of minced meat. That's kind of nice. But the pizza ma, look at that. It's like a commercial. It's quite nice. So if you come to Japan and you go to the, you go to the convenience store, they have a lot of food behind the counter, like prepared food, or not prepared food, but like, you know, gas station food. And it's generally kind of pretty good. It's generally kind of, I wouldn't compare it to like a, you know, one of those hot dogs that's on the rollers for like 8 hours. They have like the Family Mart chicken, and there's all these hacks that you can do. You can get the Lawson Family Mart chicken and the 7-Eleven egg salad sandwich, and you mash them together, and they're supposed to be really good. I got 4 Mickey D breakfast sandwiches, and they had some sort of mystery meat that you couldn't even chew up. Like gristle. Ugh, that doesn't sound very good. Ugh. It's raining, Gary. I came down here to do Vox Pop, but it's raining tonight. It's not raining that bad, but I already lost a microphone on a Vox Pop once already, and I'm not going to do it again. That was the whole intention, was to come down here and do the Vox Pop. But instead, I went to Tower. Just poked my head in, and yeah, real nice. The nikuman. This one's the pizza man. So yeah, I recommend. I don't know, you know, if you just right when you land to Japan, the first thing you got to do is go to the convenience store. The very, very first thing you should do is go to the convenience store. That's great advice. Give that advice to anybody who you hear is coming here. What should I do when I get to Japan? First thing you do is go to the convenience store and just peruse the offerings and get a little bit of everything to take back to your room. Get some chips and some candies and some chocolates and some drinks, and get the stuff that looks really weird. One of the very first memories that I have is going to the vending machine, the jihanki, and getting a Calpis. Do you guys know Calpis? Calpis is this bizarre sort of like yogurty looking drink that I was like, let's just get it. Let's just try it. It was so good. It was like so tasty, and it was so unlike anything I'd had back home. And really quite nice. And then my friends sort of took me to the convenience store, and they're like, did you try a nikuman or pizza man? And I was like, oh, those bun thingies, they look too scary. Should I get one? They're like, oh yeah, they're good. And I got one. And I was like, oh man. The other one that you got to get this time of year is Oden. The Oden is really nice. It's like a soup, believe it or not. It's this kind of like convenience store soup, and it's real nice. It's better if you make your own, but it's not bad. There's the like guardian angel guys, I think. They're patrolling the neighborhood, you know, making sure there's no troublemakers. Yeah, we have John Cale Paris, 1919. No, you're gonna keep asking me about it, and I'm probably not gonna have it for a while, but I'll get it eventually. But it's not on my priority list at the moment. Okay, well that was my nikuman review. Yeah, I just was gonna, now I'm gonna go do my beer, and I'm gonna make that into a short video. So if you stick around for long enough, maybe I'll finish it in the next 15 minutes and you can see that, but I won't do it on this live, so I can make a little short, make something else creative. All right, thanks for hanging out. See you guys on the next one. Bye. Nikuman, pizza man, pizza man, pizza man, pizza man, pizza man. See ya.